Yes, sir.
Nick said from Reuters. Scott, if I could just ask you what benefit you feel you've got out of these 3 games here in South Africa?
It's probably we set a goal is to increase our player base and I get a few of our questions answered with the capabilities of some of our players, and I think it needed to be done. Everyone wants to go to heaven, but no one wants to die. So you're going to have to do it at some stage, aren't you? So we got plenty of benefit out of that, and we're a little bit more clear of where people stand.
Scott Ross, Hasty Planet Rugby. Sergio Parise was pretty unhappy with the referee's calls in the last 10 minutes. Your comments on that?
Listen, when he's won the penalty count about 3-1, I'm sure that he's got plenty of issues. We felt that we were a little disappointed with some of the rulings too, but I don't want to talk about the ref. I'd rather just talk about us.
Would you like to talk about you then?
Look, what I said, and I said to the boys, and I'll say it, I'll constantly say it, is the fact that I won't let the scoreboard just dictate my life. I won't do that. Last week I was incredibly proud of their performance. I thought we were the better team and didn't get a result. Today's performance wasn't good. We let ourselves down in areas that we're trying to take pride in. There was no doubt about it. Yeah, there's fundamental reasons why we did. We were battered and bruised, and we knew that. But the fact is, we've got to acknowledge that wasn't a good performance. It wasn't. Proud of them, the fact they found something in them to get themselves out of trouble and take the points, and that's the positive out of it. But we were disappointed in areas, when you look at the penalty count, when you look at the scrum, the set piece, the defence, areas of which we're trying to take a bit of pride in, we didn't do well today.
Was that purely a question of the end of a long season, a lot of injuries, a lot of newcomers?
Look, I think on the rebound, look, you can acknowledge it now. When you're warming up for test matches, checking blokes out to see if they can take the field, it's not the best preparation, it isn't. It's been a tough old tour in regard to injuries. There's no doubt in the bumps, and our depth's been tested. But like I just said, that's what we set out to do. We need to test our depth, and this raid's going to continue just for a little longer because we want to make sure that we're on a road to a competitive squad. And it's a hard year. It's been a long year. Plenty of character and resolve in the boys, and to finish it off showed that. But I'm not walking away from the fact that we've got to do things that we've got to improve in areas of our game, and we've got to keep getting better, and we just can't accept that as a standard.
There has been an accusation that Scottish teams have often failed to back up big performances. Was that an example of that?
Oh, look, like I said, it was a massive performance last week. It was a very physical encounter. Youngish team too. A few changes, a few battered and bruised. There's no doubt about it. There was extenuating circumstances where the squad is. I mean, behind closed doors, the people have really earned their money on this tour is our medical staff because, it's been like the MASH unit, and so it's been a tough old dig for that. And so, look, this was a hard game for us. It was a hard game in many ways from even a coaching standpoint, and the fact how much do you give. Certain people in the squad probably hadn't had much rugby and others were just battered and bruised. And you're trying to put a performance together. It wasn't ideal, it wasn't. But I'm not walking away from the fact that, we got to win, but disappointed in areas of our game. And we've acknowledged it to each other, and I want to keep acknowledging it to each other.
The gentleman from Reuters again, please.
Scott, you say you need to improve. You've spoken about a few areas here, but just looking forward, looking ahead to next season, where do you think most improvement needs to come from?
You must be new. Because, I've been saying it for 6 months. Just scroll on the internet and see my last one in about January and get about now and just repeat myself. How's that, there's no different. I'm just in the same mansion. You want to help him? You write it for him. You guys help him. Mate, at the tackle area, at the tackle defence, mate, it's simple for us, and we're going to keep doing it. We play really good rugby when we get that right. Last week was a perfect illustration of that. Absolutely perfect, and the quality of our work was great. To do that, however, it's a physical thing. You're going to have to learn to back up, and we're going to make sure that we're in the best condition we can possibly be to keep backing up and testing ourselves. And so I'm not walking away from that, nor will I while I'm here.
Greg, would you agree with that? And do you think the was an element of the people failing to back up last week.
Well, I agree with that absolutely. We talked about the bar was set last week, and we want to, just nudge it up as we go along. Ultimately, we are disappointed with the performance, but last week was a good performance and we got beat, and this week we got across the line. Albeit it took us 80 minutes to do that, but we did. So, from a player's point of view, we're delighted to win the game, and the goal for the week was to make sure we end the tour with a win, and I'm just happy we've done that.
What was your feeling when Stroker went over there at the finish?
Well, thank God for that. It was weird. We were just talking on the way in, and I felt we weren't going to get beat. I don't know. I just think when we stopped giving away penalties, we got sort of territory quite easily. We were able to play in their half, and the message at the end was just keep the ball. They were losing numbers, and we eventually wore them down. So there was no panic.
Scott, it's an old cliche that winning becomes a habit, and after your strongest Six Nations, you've made a lot of progress, and today you said you won even though you probably weren't the better team on the day. Is there a
I didn't say that. I said that our performance wasn't what we wanted to be. That's a slightly different thing. That was a slow game out there, just to correct you. It was a really, really slowed down by a high penalty count, and a lot of little injuries and a lot of stoppages. Scrums went for about 25 minutes. We're not a team that cope real well with that. We like a good tempo in our game, so it was a hard game for that. But go on.
So my question was, is there perhaps a mentality shift inside the Scottish squad in general, where you finally starting to get over that final hurdle?
Look, I keep coming back to that. I think I get your point. The point is, like, winning is contagious. I accept the point. The fact is, we don't want to be a team that has peaks and troughs, and I know the boys don't want to do that. We're trying to view this as a competitive team all the time. So I go back to the point, acknowledge, yes, we won the game, but acknowledge we need improvement, and don't walk away. We set the bar last week. We speak about it, that this is what we need to do. And we want to be in the big games there or thereabouts all the time. And so if we're there, we'll win more than our share. And I don't want to go there. I don't want to walk away from the fact that there was areas out in that field that we need to improve. But we'll take the points. I'm damn sight feeling better than I'm sure the Italian coach is now. And going on the plane tomorrow, the wine might taste a bit nicer too. So there is, you can look back at it that. But the reality as a group, we've got to be honest with each other. And I won't walk away from that fact. I won't do that.
Greg, given obviously second year in a row where you've had to kick that final conversion, were you just waiting to get your hands on the ball?
Yeah, well, they're never the best ones, especially just sort of to the right of the post. But just to get your hands on the ball, get it on the tee, and once it's there, it's in my hands. So that was it, simple as that, really.
You couldn't ask for a better man to do it. You can't ask for him.